Everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to this live session, or maybe when you watch this recording later. So, how are you? Please put in the comment box. I really would like to hear from you how your journey is going on, how your family is doing, how you are doing. So, please put in the comment box and let me know about you. Today also we are going to have another powerful story and one sales myth. But before that, some housekeeping stuffs like if you have any comment or any feedback, feel free to put in the comment box. I really wanted to hear from you. And if you have any suggestion as well, that also you can put. Another thing which I would like to inform you ki yesterday night I had the webinar and that was amazing. Around around 10 people shown up and I really wanted to express my gratitude to all those persons whosoever joined that webinar because that is something is showing yes, I'm doing the right thing and I should continuously do that. So, due to some XYZ reason, if you was not able to join the last one, I would recommend in the coming Thursday. Again, I'm going to have, I will share the link later on, and I would request you कि if you are interested, you might be joined. Okay, so today we have the story which is again very powerful story uh, where the man who wanted to tell some lessons to his son. So this story around this son and father. Okay, so there was once a man who had four young sons. Wanting to teach them about the dangers of judging things too rapidly, he decided send each of them on a journey, one after other, to a distant pear tree. Each son went in a different season, the first in winter, the second in spring, and so on. At the end of the year, he thought his children together and asked them what they had seen. The son, who had traveled in winter, described a gnarled, twisted, and barren tree that stood stark and ugly against the land. The second son, who went in the spring, disagreed. No, he said, the tree seemed full of hope and promise with green buds along its branches. Then third son came, who traveled in summer, disagreed once more. The pear tree he had seen was covered in beautiful blossom that looked and smelled divine. Then finally last son came, who had made journey in fall, disagreed again and describing a tree laden with sweet and delicious pears that tasted better than any had eaten before. So when each son had spoken, the father said they were all correct because they'd only seen but one season of the pear tree's life. He explained to his son that it is foolish and impossible to judge something in this manner. The essence of something, whether is a tree or their fellow man, can only be measured as a whole at the end of the year, having seen it is fullness. to make your judgment in winter, to miss the promise of spring, the beauty of summer, and the fruit in fall. I hope you resonate with me in this story. It's little longer but very, very effective message this story wanted to tell us. So, the moral of story is refuse to judge yourself, life, or other people based upon a single mistake or challenging time. Refuse to let pain of one season destroy the joy of those to come. So you cannot judge by one season because each season we are having the different kind of outcomes, different kind of outputs. So to understand something, you need to go through all the seasons, then only you can see how exactly that tree is going to perform in summer or winter. Okay, so let's move to the next part of our daily session, where in this week we are discussing the sales myth, and today we have another sales myth which is again very common in the sales industry, where people are thinking कि I should have a sales script. But let me tell you, friends, this is totally a myth. This is the biggest myth, and there is no such sales scripts in exist in the universe, because each prospect is unique, each dealing is unique, and you cannot follow the same thing for two different prospects, because when person is different, when problem is different, definitely solving the way is also going to be different. So there is no such sales script exist in the market, and no need to think ki if I was able to close the deal with person A, same way or same methodology I can apply for the person B as well. That is not going to work at all. So it's very much required that you can have the personalized way of handling your prospect for all the individual customers. Hope you got the message and you remove this myth from your daily life, where you are thinking the same script I am going to follow for all my prospects. But here one thing you can do, like I am also doing the same thing. Prospecting way you can copy and replicate for multiple prospects. Like first you can connect with your prospect, you can get some lead, and then you can qualify the lead. If that lead get qualified, you can start sharing information with them, then you can send them the proposal, then you can have the meeting, and then you start nurturing, then you can do the closing. So by these steps you can follow for individual prospects, but sales script will be different for each and every prospect. So that's all for the today. Yeah, I hope you got some value from this session, and see you again tomorrow with another powerful story and another sales myth. This week will be the last sales myth. Then from next week onward, we are going to have another sales things, which is very exciting, very uh, important, is going to be in your sales learnings. So see you tomorrow at the same time, same place. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.